It's a joke. It's a joke. I swear it was a joke. It was like, funny. Okay, we ready though.
3, 2.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, so you already know it's episode 5. And I don't really know if that matters, but I know that it's Cinco de Drinko. It's something that I really like to celebrate.
Okay.
So we're calling the 5th episode Cinco de Drinko.
Okay, Cinco de Drinko.
So if you think of a drunken unicorn, that's kind of what we're going for. All right. Real fun, real light, real goofy, real airy. So it's just going to be me and my unicorn sister, and we're going to have a unicorn conversation. And if you guys want to join in, we're more than happy to get feedback from y'all when the episode airs. Make sure you tune in on Friday. Well, I guess you would be because we're listening to it. But that was for y'all because I'm live right now, guys. So that was for y'all. Make sure you listen on Friday. I'm about to go out. It's a little awkward start because we have some things going different today. But it's all right because we're going to run with it.
Yeah,
I think today is a different day for us.
It is, and I think it's cool. It's fine. It's been an off day. It's been a cool day.
Yeah, off-brand, but it's okay.
A little off, but you adjust. You move. You roll with it, right?
You know what I think about when I think about off-brand? We could go ahead and just jump into our weekend extravaganza.
Oh, yeah.
We had so much fun this weekend.
Yeah.
We had so much fun this weekend. I'm trying to remember some of the things that we did.
We went to the High Museum
Friday. Yes,
yeah,
Friday. We went to the High Museum. We got we didn't get wasted. I mean, I had a little glass of wine before we left.
Yeah, I didn't drink anything. I was.
Oh, you were a goodie too.
If you call it that, I did my thing.
I went a little drunkity, not drunk, but I just was sipping on the wine. I was having fun. Yeah. Buzzity.
But no, it was
buzzity.
It was a cool exhibit. It was that sound, like when you rub the bowls, the crystal quartz bowls, and she makes it sound. And it's supposed to like really, really relax you and stuff, but it did the opposite to me.
So I remember wanting to do one of this. It's called Frequency at the High or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was really cool concept. And when we got there, I think the first thing that disturbed me was the fact there was so many people.
Yeah, there was
so you really couldn't get comfortable.
You couldn't stretch out. You were on top of somebody.
Yeah, like I felt like honestly a slave ship. It felt like a slave ship a little bit.
I kept thinking of cults. I'm like, what's going on?
It felt a little slave ship-ish. It felt like God, get me out of here, as opposed to let me tap in with my inner self. But let's get into it so we can talk about it, because a few things happened differently for both of us, and we tried to cope with it differently as well. So let's talk about it. The first thing that happened when we got in there was nowhere to sit. Yeah. So we kind of tried to figure it out because the lady told us you might want to sit down. So I went and sat next to this girl, or across from another girl, and I just like laid one leg.
Like Twister almost.
It was. It was like
it was
right leg on
green,
and then left leg on yellow.
Right.
But I don't know how. But I mean, I was in it, and I was trying to figure it out. How were you sitting?
I was going to stay out of the situation completely. I kind of knew I didn't want to be there, and at the last minute I was like, let me just go participate. So I did, and I regretted it almost immediately. Like I had to squeeze in between you and someone else, and then once I was down there, when she started playing those bowls, I started getting nauseous. My ears started ringing. My foot eventually fell asleep.
I remember you saying that. I was like,
it was bad, but
what you going through?
I don't know. It just didn't vibrate with me. But I mean, it was a cool art. Her art was really cool. Like what she was doing was cool.
It was. I was trying to stay focused on it and figure out what it was supposed to do for me. Weird things were happening for me. Like my eyes got hot at one point, and I too one of the
eyeballs.
The lids, like they started heating up, like I was in a toaster oven. Like I had to open my eyes and blink a few times. I was like, what is that? Is there like an infrared light on my eyes? Like what's happening? Felt like I was in a chicken warmer box, and everything just was slowly getting hot, but just on my eyeballs.
It was like the French fries under the light.
Yes, exactly. I understood in that moment what it meant to be a French fry. So I don't want to ever be that in life. Never going for that job. So after that, I also noticed like my bowels started doing some weird things. Really? Not that I was getting nauseous, but I felt things moving. And I don't know if that was due to hunger or
yeah.
or if it was the frequency doing its thing, you know what I'm saying, through my digestive tract. Like, I don't know, because that's exactly what it's set up for.
Yeah.
But I mean, outside of that, we left that room when it was over. And we went and we just kind of walked around. The exhibit that was out, what was his name?
Virgil. I can't say his last name right, so I don't want to like mess it up. But Virgil from Off-White, you know, Louis Vuitton. He does all that stuff. Fashion designer.
Right, so, which is where I got Off-Brand from, as opposed to Off-White. It led into this whole talk of Virgil's exhibit. And we had the opportunity to go and take a look at a few things. We looked at some of the pieces that he put together for some runway shows that he's had a part in. Go ahead.
He did Beyonce's dress. They had that out there.
They had that exhibit. He also did a campaign for Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
He's done, I mean, of course, he's the owner of Supreme. And so he had his, when he first branded his company, I guess Chief Keef was one of the spokespersons or one of his models, so to speak, one of his campaigns. You know. And so they had that campaign up. They also had paper clips. That,
the diamond paper clips?
Yes.
Yeah, I like those. I want some of those. Anyone out there with diamond paper clips, we are available for...
Yes.
Wristing.
Yes. They had necklaces, paper clips. They had some of his rings and some of his and a money clip. And they just told what the pieces were. I guess the backstory is, and I remember this from back in the day, people would take paper clips and make necklaces and bracelets out of them in there as a pastime. And
you're saying it so proud. Y'all, she's got these glasses on.
Oh yes, they make you feel fancy.
So you gotta see her. Like, okay, so we're in the bootleg room, right? So we're sharing a mic. So if you're not watching on YouTube, we are literally standing face to face,
titty to titty, pulse to pulse.
And she's got these glasses on that are really dope. You really should go see them.
And I've been eating. Yes, shout out to K Blinks. That's K Blinks with 2 S's. I love saying that. But K Blinks, she gave me some samples. I'm loving them. I did a little makeup look today, and I'll be posting about it throughout the week, and then or the weeks to come rather, on a new segment that I'm doing. So make sure you're following me on my social media page at Brandy Mallory, and that's Brandy with an I. And Mallory with Mallory. You know, y'all be spelling stuff weird sometimes. You know, regular Brandy Mallory. All I know is, at the end of the day, we had fun at the High. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
It was really quick.
Yeah.
He had an exhibit out for some shoes. That were really ugly, if I had to be honest.
No, I think you got to be a sneaker person. You know what I'm saying? You got to be into that. Yeah, that's true. That whole situation you got to be into. But it's cool. So, because the next day, where did we end up going the next day?
Oh, we was at the Hawks game.
We went to the Hawks game. And we won. Yes.
We feel like 2 Dope Girls in the gym is definitely good luck. So if you need good luck charms,
we are available.
We are available for good luck thing. Yes, I like that. We need to put those shirts out.
Yes,
we're available for good luck thing.
Yes. But no, it was a really cool experience. We got like this magical golf cart ride. Like,
yeah, so let's talk about it. First of all, I was late.
Yeah. But, I mean,
I was filming
that's why
something,
we're in the ghetto now.
And we'll talk about that in a minute. Well, I guess, no, we were talking about 2 Dope Girls in the gym and what we did. We'll talk about that in a minute, because I got somewhere to invite y'all to. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
But I was coming from a place, okay? And the whole ride was magical pretty much, because my Uber driver was actually from my dad's hometown,
right?
Which, anybody who knows anything about the Mallory's, okay? Brother Mallory, he's from L.A. And we're not talking about Cali. We're talking about Lower Alabama. That's what he says when people ask him where he's from, because nobody ever knows where Bruton, Alabama is. So it's in the Evergreen, Atmore area. Still probably don't know what that is, but that's how small the town is. And the fact that her name was Brandy, and we were just talking, and she said, "Yeah, I'm from from a small town in Alabama. I actually was like, my daddy's country. And she was like, oh, me too. And I was like, girl, I can tell. she was like, I'm from Alabama. I said, my dad's from Alabama. She was like, I said, what part? She said, oh, you probably never heard of it before. Immediately, my spirit was like, girl, probably from where my daddy from. That's what I say when people ask me where he's from. And she said, I'm from a small town called Bruton. I said, that's where my daddy's from. So, next thing I know, I got a new bestie named Brandy from Bruton, Alabama, and she knows my auntie. Okay? That's how small the town is. You start running off family names, and she's like, oh, I grew up with a Thomases. Which Thomas is your family? What's the name? Oh, Marilyn Thomas. I know Marilyn Thomas. The whole conversation in the car. And then I finally get to Alex, so we can get to the game, okay? And she's just patiently waiting in the car for me.
Yeah, I was occupied.
So we get to the game, probably top of the third quarter, but the parking situation was weird. First of all, it looked like we were driving down into
a dungeon.
Yeah, but a really like futuristic dungeon was the vibes of the actual, you know, like what is that, a hill? I don't know. Bridge. What?
When you mean that? Oh yeah, that was really like Jetsons, like, but like, you know what I'm saying, futuristic. It was just this lane. It was just a lane that went down at a really weird angle, and it was just creepy.
And the sides looked real futuristic.
There was no sides. It was just that.
Well, I'm talking about the walls.
Yeah, the wall. Yeah, it was just odd, but we made it.
It was a little freakish.
Yeah,
but we made it down, and then trying to figure out where to park. All right, because our parking pass, we had the diamond lot.
Yeah,
and we stopped to get help because you know that's what lost people do, and we were even more lost.
It was the worst directions ever.
I think that people need to know, like, we should have reversed back in, like, when we realized that the directions were bad.
He just kept saying the same thing in different ways, but you weren't saying anything.
And then he started showing us, but he wasn't saying anything. And then when we tried to do what he told us and showed us, we were like, what? When we got there.
He kept saying you only have to go halfway. And I'm like, well, how do we know what halfway is?
I would have appreciated if he would have just said, just read, because there were actually signs. I would have appreciated that in that moment. I would have thought he was being an asshole, but I would have appreciated that in that moment. I would have been like, you bitch. And then when we started, I would have been like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But beforehand, don't let, I don't know his name, but don't let him give you directions when you go to the
don't. But we made it. We
did. Yeah. So when we finally made it to the diamond lot, Granddaddy, security guard, Granddaddy, Daddy, he was so sweet.
He was.
So he came to the car. He was like, "Y'all the first people here." Mind you, the joke was, we were the last people there.
I didn't get the joke. I was like, oh, good, we made it. We made it on time. That's great. I did not. It went right over my head.
Right over her head. And that was too hilarious because I'm like, no, bro, it's the third quarter. Like the game almost over is what he's trying to say. But we had some vouchers that we needed to go cash out on. So we went straight to the bar as soon as we got there.
Yes,
but before that, we caught a ride, and that's on that man's magical go-kart carpet.
Ride. He just pulled up and was like, come on, like, get on.
Yes, he swerved up on his, like, ooh,
how many flights we went up? We went up like 2-3 flights?
Yeah, because we were on the first level. He said we had to go to the third. We could take the elevator, but he pulled up on us real fast. Like, daddies do.
But the only thing that did was, like, in the end, when it was time to go, I was kind of missing the golf cart.
Yeah,
like,
me too. It's like, we went from fancy to basic bitches, basically. The way we had to get back to the car. They wouldn't even, we had to pee after the game. So,
they wouldn't let us back down.
Right, we were down on the first level. And when we tried to go up to the restrooms, we got played. They wouldn't let us back down. So we had to leave out with the common folks. Not that that's not a thing, because, you know.
I'm telling you, I've been glasses on her, y'all.
Look, I've been common before. I'm common sometimes right now.
I'm definitely common.
But today, Today we fancy. Okay, I got my glasses on. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Y'all can't see me. Literally. Literally.
But no, the game was cool though. The game was cool. The Hawks won.
Yes.
We made it on the Jumbotron, you guys.
Yes, we did. And I missed it because I was dancing.
Yeah, she was dancing but on her phone.
And on my phone. Yeah. So let's just talk about when we sat down, because I didn't get a chance to really get into it with you. Mm-hmm. I wanted to not let it affect my mood. But when we sat down, like, okay, I know we were late, but first of all, I had to get over how the man told me that I could come in, because I thought that they were going to start coming out.
Me too. That's what I thought.
But they just stood up and, like, held their things all awkward, like, so and he's like, come on. And I was like, oh, okay, sir. No, sir. So, but I walked in, and when I sat down, there was a lady at the end. When I sat down, she was just kind of like moved over. Then 2 seconds later, she let the arm down. She's like, let's just create some separation. I was like, bitch, I don't want to touch you no way. Like, that's all I was thinking. What? No, you neither. But at least I ain't crying about it. Anyway, there were so many things I could have said, because she had things going on with her face. Yeah. But I didn't attack nothing about her. See? I
didn't bring it all the way.
But I did good, because I didn't even say nothing to her, because I wanted to be like, you pothole, face, crater, heaven, dark.
No.
Anyway, I just, there were things that I wanted to say to her that I just kept within, because I didn't want to ruin the evening. Or embarrass my friend who gave us the tickets. So...
No, it was cool. I think for some reason we made her nervous at first, and then I think she eased into feeling a little better, because then she tried to kind of. She did. I mean, we fun, so you're gonna have fun.
I was gonna say we're gonna make you. Yeah. We're gonna make you calm the fuck down. Whatever your vibe is, you're gonna have to get on our wave, because we're not going in that direction with shit.
We too close.
Okay, what I say? Positive energy. Positive energy. Creativity. I know that wasn't the beat that I gave before.
No, it wasn't.
Before y'all didn't even hear the original version, but that was a remix, baby.
The super remix.
Yeah. So the Hawks game was really fun. I was invited to tonight's game. I don't know how that's gonna go, because we kind of got here late, but
we totally did get here late. Well, we're gonna get better. We're gonna get Brandy better.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. A lot of things happened for us today that threw us off of schedule.
Yeah, unexpected.
Yeah, but
good.
All good.
Yeah.
So I think when things just happen, you just kind of have to flow. And I've learned to flow. It's not that I don't respect time. It's that I learned to let it flow. I changed my perspective. And I'm trying to change yours too.
You should let it flow.
Just let your day flow. Okay?
I have a theory about people who are always late. People who are always late have control issues. Underlying.
I have those.
Yeah. So they have this need for control, and that's how they do it, by being late. You're in control. So
I never thought about that though, but I mean, I think it's a valid point, because that is something that I struggle with, and it's not in a bad way where I would do anything to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But I am always trying to control things. Like, I'm always trying to control what's happening around me. Like,
well, wasn't that what Diana was talking about last week?
Yeah.
About God in the passenger seat.
Yes.
Yeah. So, she touched on some really, really good things.
She did. Y'all really responded well to Diana, and we're happy. We are super glad, because we're going to have her back.
Yeah, that was
in like
amazing.
6 months.
That was a really good episode. A lot of people said they reached out and said they wrote a lot of her quotes down. They were really interested in what she was talking about.
I was writing down.
Me too. I had a couple of epiphanies. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. And I went back and read them to remind myself too.
Yeah.
And you know what I did? I found, I was at Kinko's the other day, Sunday, and I'm just walking around while they're printing my stuff out, and my eye catches the clearance rack. My mom always taught me never pass up a good clearance rack anywhere. So I went over to the clearance rack, and they had some like metallic rose gold clips with LED lights connected to them that you could string.
Okay.
And I'm gonna string it, and I'm gonna put pictures up, and I'm gonna put those some quotes, and that's gonna be my vision board for 2020.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
And I think the background is gonna be emerald green.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do that green.
Green for abundance, you guys.
Yes, because that's my color and that's my word for the year for 2020. And my motto is breaking bondage, because that is exactly what this year is. Let me ask the 8-ball, will I break bondage in 2020?
Break bondage. Let's go. You gotta hold it up like outlook good.
Oh, guys, that makes me feel really strong right now.
Yeah,
we're breaking bondage, because 2019 was a rough year for your girl in different ways, and great things happened, but also life-altering, life-changing, awakening moments happen, growing pains happen, and I think that those are necessary things in order to push you towards the direction that you're supposed to go in. Because sometimes we'll get comfortable, and God will just have a nice way to remind us that, nah, it's not time to get comfortable. You still got work to do. And so I appreciate that. I like the outlook looking good on that for me, because it's time.
Yeah,
it's time.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely get that.
As Alex said, I have a dark cloud. I get hazy sometimes, and I'm trying to remove the haze.
Yeah, we all do. But yeah, you got to stay on top of that. Stay ahead of it. Keep it in check.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed Diana, because Diana really enjoyed y'all. And we did already extend the offer for her to come back in 6 months to kind of do a recap and check in with you guys about your goals, and also how to kind of roll through that plateau of the 6-month mark. Like, you've been committed, and maybe you're starting to plateau on your commitment and your desire to stay connected to what it is that you set out on in January. So we're going to have her come in and just kind of coast you right on through the rest of the
that'll
year.
be fun. Well, speaking of goals, I do have a confession, I guess.
Okay, go with it.
I haven't been meeting my water goals. Like, at all. Like, in a bad way.
Yeah,
like,
me either.
Right?
I've been doing really bad with it, too. I'm actually sitting here trying to chug, because we've been talking about this water situation all day. But tell me about your water confession. Hold up, guys. Water break.
And Kegel break. Kegel time.
Oh, yes. Water break and Kegel at the same time.
Could it be like that ASMR with us gurgling?
Your throat is really loud, Alex. What you be doing?
Yoga. No, but okay, so look. I'm a water person. I'm an advocate for water. You know, I'm always screaming water. That's the only thing I drink. Water, coffee, or alcohol, really. That's all I drink. So,
and she drink alcohol like a finish.
No, I'm a moderate to light drinker.
Is the ASMR on still?
But no, so like, I'm over here advocating for water. I'm all about this water, and I'm not getting enough, and I can see it in my hair. I can feel it in my body. So I ended up taking these like liquid IVs, and it's supposed to be like 4 times, like basically 1 is equal to 4 cups of water. But it's got all these electrolytes and all this different stuff in it. I don't know, but it's really cool because it really works. Like,
I just want y'all to know, she hasn't given me any.
I will give you some.
We should reach out to the company and see if they can sponsor us.
Yeah, we'll do a little.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll do a review for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
because it really is good. Yeah, but that just goes to show, like, hydration is so important. And I know a lot of people, they'll stall on their weight loss or don't know why they're grumpy. And a lot of times when you think you're hungry, you're just thirsty. So I still push for water, and I'm getting back in line. So that's my new goal, like water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, my new goal, I just told Ted today, was to get my stomach to stop clapping my thighs when we do the sled pushes.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, like I don't like that, and I remember a time. I remember the time when it didn't clap. I do remember the time when I don't really know. But yeah, there was a time because anybody who's been following my journey from the beginning knows that I got down to 191 pounds officially, but on television I dropped 16 pounds of water weight to actually get to 178.
For real?
Yes. Golly. So I didn't actually weigh 178.
That's what you were in the finale episode.
Yeah.
178.
But I sat in the sauna, and this is just transparency at its finest.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about next week's episode because we're going to have somebody from season 1 of Extreme Weight Loss.
Ooh, exciting.
Come on, and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk. And we're really not going to talk about extreme weight loss, but I'm sure we're going to talk about extreme weight loss. Yeah. Because I think that there's a difference in that journey and in the journey of somebody who doesn't do it on television under a microscope and also being spoon-fed everything that you need to be successful. I think it's important to understand that the mechanics really reside within on if you will remain successful after you lose weight. And that's also for people who are doing it at home, because you can be doing it for the wrong reasons. And when you get there and if you say you don't get this thing, like a lot of women will go work out to get a man, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you lose all this weight and say you don't get this man. You say the guy never comes, or say you get trash ass men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what then? What then? So I think that it's really important to understand the dynamics of your why, and the commitment level that you will have based off of what your why is and how serious you are about it. Yeah,
I think your why is very important. It's extremely important. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier today.
Yeah. You know, these are things that these are conversations we really have together. I just touched Alex's boobs. Guys, I just touched Alex's boobs. It's hard to say Alex's. But it was totally on accident.
Yeah, it was accidental.
I don't do the vagine anymore. Guys, somebody told us we were the Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern's of weight
podcast
loss.
Or weight loss?
Of weight loss.
Of weight loss? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good,
Howard
because
Stern
I didn't think we were that bad.
Howard Stern would be
He is
Howard
the
Stern.
podcast.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me. That was a dodo movie.
Yeah, we like that. That was kind of cool.
So I like little comments like that. The Howard Stern of weight loss. I'm with the snaps. I'm with the shiznits.
We are in so much trouble.
I feel like I'm always in trouble, and I don't even be doing nothing. CJ, who's on the news today?
Good. Y'all got 10 minutes.
Oh, he is kind of short.
No, you can't put us short. We technically have 21 minutes. I don't know why CJ is trying to try us like this, but when he comes back in here for that 10 minute, I'm going to tell him we have 10 minutes. And he can kiss every part of my ass cheeks. You're not cutting my mic off until he actually does, because he's known to do that. But
I just thought about, what were we talking about?
What were we talking
about? I was just talking about our stash bag giveaway. We did our first giveaway, and our winner, I want to say her name correctly.
Yes.
Above Fibro. Yeah, I believe that's how you say it.
Above Fibro or Fibro?
I don't know. I'm probably butchering. But anyway, congratulations
to the winner of the first ever stash bag giveaway. We're really excited about it because it's like a little piece of us in a bag, you know, and you get to get a little piece of us.
Yeah, it's cool. We like doing this too. She was so grateful and so excited. She told me that she had spoke it up the day before. She said she was in the store and just was like, I'm gonna win that. And,
manifestation, baby. Right? That's what the stash bag is low-key about.
Yeah, it is.
So what's really exciting is we will be doing those throughout the year randomly. So be on the lookout or listen for the next stash bag giveaway.
Gotta follow the rules.
You'll have to follow the rules. Each bag will be filled with different things. This bag was filled with a bunch of things that represent us, but the next bag will be specific. It could be a beauty bag, it could be a spiritual bag, but just it'll be different things in the bag. So definitely pay attention and be on the lookout for the future stash bag giveaway contest. So we something else that I was just telling CJ, we were on the news today. Fox 5 interviewed us.
5.
Super excited about that. We talked about our weight loss journeys. We talked about Two Dope Girls in the Gym.
Yeah. We talked about Big Girls Move.
We talked about Big Girls Move.
Yeah.
We talked about, honestly, I guess what it means to work out with women who are our size.
Yeah.
As opposed to women who are already skinny.
Already fit.
Or who already would appear to be fit.
Yeah, that's right. Already appear to be fit. You're right.
I don't like to give anybody the benefit of the doubt because I feel like I can outwork everybody.
But even still, working out next to fit people too, people who are fit. It's not always, it can be intimidating.
Yeah. So, that was a really cool experience, and we're thinking that they're gonna come record us while we're doing our thing.
Yeah.
And we'll be on the radio, news again.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be really cool.
That'd
And then I get to go on the radio today. So let me tell you guys a few things about what I have going on personally. Mm-hmm. But everything ties into Two Dope Girls in the Gym because that is, I like, even though we are together, we're still individuals and we support one another and our business journeys. Yeah. So one of the things that I have the opportunity to do is I'm going to be on Latasha Given's The Business Brief. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be this Wednesday from 3 to 4. Hits 92.3. Now, I know this episode won't come out until Friday. Yeah. So I will see if there's a way for you to listen back because it is on an app. Mm-hmm. But if not, just know I'm hitting the radio. And I am going to be talking about tips, like 3 tips that she said specifically one of the questions or one of the things she wants me to think about are 3 things that I appreciated during my weight loss, mm-hmm. like 3 things that worked for me, and then 3 things that I tried that didn't work.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to talk about that. Again, that'll be Wednesday. And then that'll
be fun. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I think that it's important to. I'm sorry, Alex. I know I had onions today, so I feel like my pee just hit you. I feel like my pee just smacked you in the face.
Your pee?
It's important.
Oh, I'm like, what is going on here?
She said, what pee?
Yeah. No.
Get it right for these people.
No, I ate that pickle, that deli pickle, so I know I'm
okay, strong. We just out here with
breath it was delicious, like though. We hit our Jimmy John's, the what is it called again? I get the unwich.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
get a turkey tom.
Yeah.
And so, at the end of the day, that is one of the things that I'll be doing this week. And then coming next week, on the 18th, I'll be doing a curve-a-thon. So, long story short, I did a reality show. I cannot tell you what said reality show is, but I was told that I could start divulging the fact that I did a television show. And I could promote.
The secret's out.
Yes, I could promote the launch to the actual, I guess, viewing party.
Yeah.
So to speak. But the viewing party is also set up like a full day of events for like curvy girls, so that you could get acclimated. Yes. So one of the things I know that they will be having is a tryout for the Full Figure Fashion Week. If you want to walk in any of those shows, Gwen will be there, and she will be doing her casting for that. So it's like a huge casting call for like television, fashion shows, and pageants for the curvy community. There will be curve-friendly vendors there, workshops, 8 classes for entrepreneurs, plus models and more, red carpet interviews and special guests, complimentary gift bags valued at $100. It's from 8 to midnight, and that's January 18th. That's a Saturday. And to let you know, the official launch party for the new reality show Who's Got Curves. So I guess I can't tell you it's on here. So the official launch party will be taking place during the duration of this this extravaganza
that sounds
convention.
Cool. That sounds interesting. Even if you can't make it to all of it, like some part of the day at least.
So I will definitely have this on my social media. Remember, that's the 18th. I think that'll be really cool if you are into or trying to get into plus size modeling or pageantry of any type. Curvy Fashionista will be there. I know Miss Georgia Plus will be there. The creator of these pageants systems that for the plus size community and the fashion community, they will all be there. So if you are interested in that or want to meet me, please come
That'll
out
be cool. No, I think
that will be something that we will be doing.
Yes.
And we will be viewing, I guess, the first episode.
The premiere.
The reality show, yeah. So,
I want to see this too.
Just don't judge me, okay, guys?
Don't do it. Please don't do
it. But it was fun, actually, and I created some great relationships with the girls, so I'm excited to see how they portray us and how it plays out.
Right.
You know, they can do whatever they want to once they get
I know that editing is crazy.
Yeah.
Once you're on film, you are on film. Y'all be careful. You say one little thing backwards and it's over.
It's so true. So, I want to. And on the 19th, so the next day, which is super cool. I think that's great for not just two dope girls in the gym, but maybe we could just invite some of the girls that I meet there. I'll just invite them over to the party because we gonna have us a kickoff party for the year at Ice Bar, January 19th. So make sure y'all pop out for us. Or we gonna pop up. Oh yeah.
Come out, hang out, party with us. We have fun outside of the gym. So it'll be cool. Ice Bar, I don't know. I know that's off of Fairburn Road? No. It's off so it's out there.
it's on the south side.
Yeah, it's on the south side. But come through.
But come through and turn up with us. It's okay. It's all love. It's all love and it be lit in there.
Yeah, let's take some shots.
Keep it lit and locked with DJ Sturgis.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out DJ Sturgis. Gracias.
Yeah. It's all love. So we're gonna do that. And that's gonna be our first event of the year. Kind of just like a kick it outing.
Yeah. Just
with the girls. If you want to get to know some new women, you want to hang out. Get your friends.
Right.
Come.
Fine as fuck 2020 come through.
Okay, and that is the motto. So don't come half stepping.
Fine as
come
fuck.
Fine as fuck.
Right.
Okay?
We not
because
playing.
your girl gonna come fine as fuck. So good luck. So I got the timer on you. Hold on. I got the timer on you. Let me tell you what it says.
So much trouble.
11 more minutes. All right, guys. We are almost done with our time, but
I'm just waiting to see which way this goes.
First of all, CJ got a jacket to say crispy kicks on.
Guys, today's episode is going to be a little shorter than usual, and it's okay.
It's
all right.
A lot shorter.
Yeah. It's not a lot shorter. It's about almost 40 minutes. It's okay. We'll pick this back up next Monday when we record on episode 6. And it's all right.
CJ get on my nerves.
I loved him. I asked him to be here at 5:45.
I tried to make traffic. Y'all know the baby just went back to school.
I understand there's traffic. But then they still didn't get here until 6:15.
It's not our fault. That's not our fault.
I have somewhere to go. My ride is downstairs. I love y'all. But Two Dope Girls in the Gym will resume next week. Same time,
CJ,
same great.
You can't just shut us down like this.
So go ahead and say your goodbyes and your farewells for this week's episode. Did
we at least say everything we needed to say?
Yes.
Move that don't.
Well, you know, it is kind of cakey.
Alex loves cake.
By the pound, I got it.
By the pound. I hate you.
All right,
okay,
well,
y'all.
It's all good. Alex didn't get to ask the A-ball a question. She should at least do that.
I don't know about. I don't know. I don't have a question yet. Not formulated.
We gotta ask if he gets a new car. We gotta ask him.
That's what I was about to ask. Will I get a Range Rover? Okay. Well, that guy, was it a guy or a girl?
I don't know, but we could just. I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl.
Oh, mine said it is certain.
Well, she finna get arranged.
Right.
Let's see if that person finna get a new car.
Well, that person on live.
I'll go let them know what the answer is.
Get a new car. Outlook is good.
Yo, we are giving out great responses for this 8-ball, guys. Y'all, don't forget, if you want to ask the Magic 8-Ball a question, please send your email in to Two Dope Girls in the Gym. That's Two Dope Girls with a Z. We love you guys.
Yeah. Follow us. Remember, Fit in Wonderland, Brandy Valerie.
Yeah.
And Two Dope Girls in the Gym.
And don't forget, turn up on the 19th with us.
Yeah.
And we hitting the news soon, so be on the lookout for that. And the radio on Wednesday. Lots of things are happening. It's going to be great. Y'all stay locked with Two Dope Girls in the Gym. We're going to keep it light and keep it tight. Giggle time!
I hate you. Why you had to look at this shit? I want you to look how loud you got. Look how loud you are.
I didn't do it.
This is the regular talking.
Hold on, so you say you can tell that be Brandy right here.
Yes. One of those big
and that's me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn. I gotta get louder and she's gotta get quieter.
Now, what y'all doing on one mic today, it may be a little bit different, that's all. What I was going to say, when I come in tomorrow, I will add the intro to the video part of this, and then I'll send it right to you.
All right.
There we go. Remind me, first of all, we need to start a group chat with all three of us.
Mm-hmm.
But remind me to put the intro on the jump drive. Mm-hmm. That way I'll have it just in case a situation like this where somebody else is in that studio. I need to move y'all to another studio. I'll have it that way I can just upload it from the jump drive.
Okay, the girl I got coming, she coming from Griffin, Georgia next week. Yeah. So
you better tell her as she